Welcome back. I'm your host, Henry Huang, and again, pleasure to have two of my good friends here today to talk about event planning. The last two segments we were talking about wedding planning, about the things that people should be, looking for and prepare for if they want to plan their weddings. But now, this segment I'd like to talk about is another thing that you guys do is the corporate events. I think it's very important at these day of time because branding is very important. Mm-hmm. A lot of companies are spending, for example, in the Super Bowl, 30-second spot just to build their brand. But this is more like a grassroots level. You actually can meet face-to-face with all your clients and all your customers and so forth like that. And last segment we left out is where you have done one for the Marriott. In fact, we have some pictures here. Marriott event, grand opening event. And also we were editing some picture for you. But actually this was a parking garage, correct?
That's correct. It was all concrete.
Yeah, I couldn't tell from looking at the pictures. Would you like to share with us about that?
Sure. It was actually, so when we asked the hotel where they would like to host their grand opening party, the owner said, I want it in a garage. And then we went to visit the garage. It was all cement. And then we're like, why not the beautiful pool upstairs you have? And he's like, no, I want it in the garage. I mean, his purpose was he wants to leave the hotel untouched. And, we learned to appreciate that. So we really help him transform the garage into an event space. And, it's building brands through experience. And you'll see here, this is the actual parking garage, except you can't tell that it's parking garage. And we use lighting element and beautiful swagging. Even the bar has it's a light up bar. So, and then the color, the lighting changes throughout the night from red to green to white.
Yeah, when I'm looking at it, I know our audience can't see it closely, but just by looking visually, I can't tell it was an old, dirty, concrete layered parking lot. It looks like a nightclub, from an upscale nightclub I'm looking at. And you said the color of the room actually changes from time to time.
Yes, what happened is, anytime the important the investors came in or something, or the owner came in, we would change the color. So all of a sudden everyone knows, gradually it's from blue to red. Mm-hmm. Something is different, but then it's because the entrance of VIP guests.
VIP feeling.
Yeah. So it's a great way to kind of introduce that feeling, and just make everyone feel like, wow, everything around me is changing.
And you also, I think I heard you, to make an event special for the guests to come in, you actually hire or posing as paparazzi taking photos of them.
Yes, right. We had a red carpet, actually. Uh-huh. So as soon as guests got out of their car, the valet opened their car, and they were greeted with a flower. We had paparazzi taking pictures, so make them feel very popular, make them feel VIP, and then greet them with champagne.
Yeah.
Wow, when do I get that kind of treatment?
We'll invite you next time.
Yes.
Oh, please do. I really definitely would like to go out and see. What kind of other uses that corporate can hire, corporate planners to do? I know I attended one is for a magazine launch, right? Yeah. That's the one. That's actually one that I attended before, one of the events, and it was a great event.
Yeah. For that one, it was actually a New York magazine, and they really wanted to establish themselves in the LA market. So they hire us who's local, who can really help them scout out the location. And, we have our network to help them get people to attend the event. And really, we've created a buzz for them to help them build their brand. But, for corporate events, it could be anything from celebration to anniversaries or to grand openings, or even just a launch event for products and whatnot. So.
And do they also use event planners to do employee appreciation, customer appreciation, all that kind of stuff?
Yeah,
absolutely. A lot of the things that we do for corporate is like Amanda was saying, we do experience marketing. We call it experience marketing because your guests come in and they experience what your brand is about. Maybe your brand is a product, maybe it's a drink, but yes, they can drink it, but we want them to experience the brand. What is the drink made of? What are the health benefits? So those things we bring in, experts that talk about health benefits. The decor is made of the ingredients from the drink.
Right.
Maybe it's papaya, so the decor is papaya. So things are very experiencing, not just drinking the drink, but actually when you see it, you hear it, you smell it, you taste it, you touch it. So that's the experience in the event side of things.
Yeah. Speaking of experience, this is an event that I wanted to go, but I never did. I don't know if I qualified to go. What are you holding up? I see a Rolls Royce, a private jet, and all these seems very luxurious gadget and furniture up there. Would you like to tell us about this event?
Yes. Well, for this event, we actually borrowed your Rolls Royce. I hope you don't mind. Parked it here, but
we don't mind. Next time, put it over. We don't mind.
But for this event, this is for a magazine, and their magazine reaches very influential and affluent readers. So for them, they wanted to create FaceTime for their advertisers who advertise in the magazine and with actual readers who read the magazine.
Right.
So it's a great win-win for both the people who come. But this one was really fun because you can see there was a private jet that I guess it's Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's private jet that they use all the time. We had a fashion show coming out of the jet, people wearing jewelry, showcasing their jewelry.
Right.
And once again, we use color to brand because their colors were, blue and white. So using the space, the hanger itself is all white, and you'll see we use accent color, the purple, pillows, and we branded them on the pillows, which they can use later on as well.
Yeah.
Well, how do you guys come up with such great ideas? Just by looking at the picture, it just makes me feel that I want to be part of that event. Getting close to a Rolls Royce, a private jet that owned by probably the two of the biggest celebrities in the world. How do you guys, when you guys planning for this event, do you two just, how do you guys communicate? How do you guys come up with these ideas? Some people is in their showers or they woke up one day and say, hey, this is a great idea.
Yeah.
How do you guys come up with these ideas?
Well, we really really try to kind of get an understanding of what the goals and objectives are of the event, because we never believe in having an event just to have an event.
Right.
You really have to have a purpose. For a wedding, it's the wedding. They're getting married. For this event, it was for them to introduce their readers to their advertisers.
Right.
So we first think of that, keep that purpose in mind first, and then think, okay, what are ways that people will remember? Even after they leave the event, they will remember because it touched them. So we start brainstorming.
Yeah.